Swinburne University of Technology.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's graduation ceremony is about to begin. Swinburne University of Technology Chancellor Mr. Bill Scales AO will preside over the ceremony. Mr. Scales AO will proceed into the hall by Mrs. Mirinda Beale and mace bearer. The mace is a symbol of institutional authority and is carried as a symbolic weapon of protection. The presiding officer and mace bearers are members of the official party who will be escorted into the hall by the academic procession. We ask you to respect the dignity of the occasion and remain in your seat throughout the ceremony, especially while the graduates are being presented on stage. Please turn off your mobile phones now. In case of an emergency, the exit doors are located at the rear of the hall. The academic procession is about to enter the hall. Would you please stand?
Please remain standing for the national anthem. The words will be displayed on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. I'm Professor Glenn Bates, Pro-Vice Chancellor of Student Advancement. I'd like to welcome you all to this graduation ceremony. This is one of 3 ceremonies the University is holding this week for more than 1,200 Swinburne TAFE and higher education graduates. It's now my pleasure to introduce the people who are seated on stage. Seated at the centre of the stage is Mr. Bill Scales, AO, Chancellor, who will preside over this ceremony. The Chancellor is joined today by Professor Linda Christensen, Vice-Chancellor and President of Swinburne University of Technology, Professor John Wilson, Executive Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Industrial Science, Professor Russell Crawford, Dean for the Faculty of Life and Social Sciences, Ms Sharon Rice, Executive Director for the TAFE Centre for Health, Science and Community, Dr Wilfred Roy Longworth, AM, who will be presented for the award of Honorary Professor, Dr Andrew Smith, Director of Human Resources. The other people seated on the stage are academic and professional staff from the faculties and TAFE centres who've played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. Now it gives me great pleasure to invite Mr Bill Scales, AO, Chancellor of Swinburne University of Technology, to formally open proceedings.
Vice-Chancellor, members of the University Council, members of staff, distinguished guests, very importantly, of course, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Swinburne University of Technology, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this important graduation ceremony. We are very pleased that so many of you have been able to attend to make this such a special occasion. This ceremony acknowledges the academic and research achievements of our students and represents a significant step in their process of lifelong learning. As a mark of respect to Australia's Indigenous people, Swinburne University of Technology acknowledges the Wurundjeri people as the traditional custodians of the land where we now meet to conduct this important ceremony. I would also like to pay my respects to the elders, past and present, of the Kulin Nation and extend that respect to any other Aboriginal people here today. On the occasion of this ceremony, the Council and staff of the University wish to offer their congratulations to the graduates on their achievement. For all of us, this ceremony is a very significant milestone event. For the graduates, it acknowledges the culmination of years of study, hard work and achievement. For the parents, families and friends of the graduates, it's an important public recognition of all of the sacrifices that you have made and all of the support that you have provided to these graduates. Today, of course, is an opportunity for all of us to share in their wonderful achievement. You, like we do, feel a great sense of pride and happiness in seeing your friend or your family member succeed in this most significant of ways. For the academic and professional staff of the university, there is enormous satisfaction in seeing our students successfully complete their studies. And while this ceremony rightly celebrates the achievements of all of our students, it is also a very important occasion for the university. Swinburne prides itself on the quality of its teaching, its learning, and the excellence, as you will see today by the number of PhD students, on the excellence of its research. This celebration gives public recognition of Swinburne's commitment to provide our students with a range of high-quality educational qualifications. These qualifications will most certainly assist them to make an ongoing contribution to their chosen profession, but very importantly for Swinburne, given our antecedents, very importantly, it will enable them to make a significant contribution to their community. Swinburne is committed to be both a nationally and an internationally recognised institution in science, technology, design, business and innovation, where our education programs and our research are relevant to the world community as well as to Australia. We're dedicated to this goal increasingly because our graduates, and graduates many of you that are here today will fall into this category, many of our graduates are required to work outside of Australia, and many of you will establish outstanding international careers. And of course, our researchers routinely collaborate with scholars from all around the world. I'd now like to call upon Professor Linda Christensen, Vice-Chancellor and President of Swinburne University of Technology, to introduce the next part of our proceedings.
Chancellor, I call upon Dr. Wilfred Roy Longworth, AM, to present himself for admission to the title of Honorary Professor. Dr. Roy Longworth, AM, was Principal Director, the equivalent of Vice-Chancellor today, of the then Swinburne Institute of Technology and College of TAFE from 1970 until his retirement in 1986. During his leadership, Swinburne underwent transformational change, including the important transition to degree granting status, a dramatic expansion to the campus and facilities, and the pioneering of cooperative education, today known as the Industry-Based Learning Program, which this year celebrates its 50th anniversary at Swinburne. As a result of these changes, Swinburne significantly strengthened its reputation and capacity for delivering quality education. Dr. Longworth began his career as works manager and chief chemist for a company producing synthetic resins before completing a Master of Science and doctorate at the University of Manchester in UK. This was followed by posts as senior lecturer at Huddersfield and the Sunderland Polytechnics and head of chemistry and biology at Manchester Polytechnic. Upon his arrival at Swinburne, Dr. Longworth faced dilapidated and congested facilities. Amongst his first responsibilities was the overseeing of the completion of major building projects, including the current W.R. Longworth Applied Science Building, the Business Arts Building, the library, and the engineering building. At his insistence, the fastest escalator in Melbourne at that time was installed in the engineering building in order to move students quickly between classes. With his own background in industry, Dr. Longworth was a passionate advocate for cooperative education, not only at Swinburne, but nationally and internationally. He played a key international role in its advancement, being elected as the second president of the World Assembly and World Council of Cooperative Education from 1983 to 1985. Under his leadership, Swinburne hosted the Third World Conference on Cooperative Education in 1983, following those hosted by Brunel University in the UK and Northeastern University in Boston in the United States. Today, Swinburne's industry-based learning program is considered a key strength of the institution, with more than 300 undergraduate students across more than 30 degree programs participating in internships at 150 businesses. During the period of federal and state reform to higher education in the early 1980s, Dr. Longworth fought defiantly to retain Swinburne's TAFE division after a potential split was proposed. A pivotal moment in his campaign was leading a march of more than 200 protesters, including council members, staff and students, through the city from Flagstaff Gardens up Burke Street to steps of Parliament. Dr. Longworth was also responsible in 1983 for securing the donation of a computer from IBM worth $7 million, which at that time was the largest corporate gift to any educational institution in Australia. Dr. Longworth was made a member of the Order of Australia for his services to education in 1986. Much of what Swinburne is today is the result of Dr. Longworth's leadership, commitment, and vision. Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that in accordance with the titles for people associated with the University Regulations 2012 of Swinburne University of Technology, I present to you Dr. Wilfred Roy Longworth, AM, for admission to the title of Honorary Professor in recognition of his achievements of national and international eminence in industry, research, management, and leadership, and substantial contributions to Swinburne University of Technology. I now call upon Dr. Roy Longworth to say a few words on this very special occasion.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of Council, it was a great surprise to me when I received this letter from the Vice-Chancellor conveying the decision of Council to confer this honour upon me. Nevertheless, it was a great surprise, a very pleasant one. When rapidly approaching 90, one does not really expect to receive such an honour. I would like to pay tribute to the person who is responsible for the birth of Swinburne. I refer to the Honourable George Swinburne, who, in 1908, persuaded the councils of Camberwell, Hawthorne, Kew, and the Shire of Nunawading to sponsor a technical college in the eastern suburbs. The Eastern Suburbs College with George Swinburne as its first president. It was during his absence overseas that the council decided to change the name from Eastern Suburbs to Swinburne Technical College, and that's what we are inheriting. The coat of arms of the four sponsoring local authorities appear over the main door of the original building in John Street. Originally, Swinburne was established to provide 100 boys and young men with training in wood and iron. It was to have been a feeder to the Working Men's College, which is now called RMIT. The Swinburne family continued to be interested in the college. Ethel Swinburne taught in the college. Gwen Swinburne was the patron of the college, and two grandsons became presidents of the council. It's also tremendous to see how Swinburne has developed into this prestigious university it is today. Incidentally, in spite of our originating as a feeder for RMIT, it was pleasing that Swinburne achieved its university status one day before RMIT. A word to those graduating today. Congratulations to you all. You have been awarded a degree from a very fine institution. Keep your ambitions. Don't rest on your laurels. Keep trying to improve yourselves, either by practical experience or by education. You never know where it will take you. You can guess, it might take you to this stage. I wish you all well for the future life and career. Once again, I thank the Council for this honour.
Thank you very much, Dr. Longworth, and our heartiest congratulations on today's recognition of your inspiring achievements. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of this special award.
Graduates, could I ask you all to please rise? Graduates, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Awards Conferral Committee of Swinburne University of Technology, I admit you, the duly authorised graduates, to the appropriate awards and all of the rights and all of the privileges of those awards. Well done, congratulations, we are incredibly proud of you. Let me be the first to congratulate you by applause, and if everybody else can join with me, please. Graduates, well done, and please be seated.
This has been a Swinburne production. Swinburne University of Technology.
I now call upon Ms Sharon Rice, the Director of Learning of the TAFE Centre for Health, Science and Community, to present the Centre's graduates.
I have the pleasure of presenting to you Swinburne graduates from the Centre for Health, Science and Community. The Centre works closely with industry in the areas of youth and community, children's services and health, which includes nursing. We also offer an associate degree in health and community care, courses in sustainability and general education for adults. Spoken and written English is also taught for migrants and refugees. We're proud this year to be a finalist in the Victorian Teaching of the Year program. One of our staff members, Melinda Eason, has been nominated for that particular award. The Victorian Training Awards promote and reward outstanding achievement and innovation in vocational and education and training. Also, as a cross-university collaboration, we recently won a bid of $5.5 million for the Higher Education Participation and Partnerships program to develop new digital methodologies and resources in order to increase the participation and successful outcomes for Indigenous Australians in higher education. I'd like to offer my congratulations to our graduates as they leave Swinburne today to embark on the next stage of their lives, and I wish them all the best in their future endeavours. You have every right to be really proud of your achievements. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom an award has been conferred. For the Diploma of Children's Services in Early Childhood Education and Care, Rosalind Margaret Adams. Karishma Apia. Erin Marie Brimelow. Claire Brooks. Young Kawao. Geraldine Josepha Effendol. Jenna Sharon Kwan Sin Koi. Nethra Lakish. Judith Veronica Moore. T. Kim Kwan Nguyen. Susanna Ruben Mateus. Hui Xiang. Yu Xiao Wei. Jessica Harabal. Stephen. For the Diploma of Community Services Work, Stephen Matarabi Marabi. For the Diploma of Laboratory Technology, yes, Nyaling Akol Gia. Su Tin Thao. For the Diploma of Liberal Arts, Colby Nelson Hickey. For the Diploma of Nursing in Enrolled Division 2, Nursing, Kuldeep Kawar Chehal. Tiffany Ferguson. Wira Kodik Sandini Fernando. Ashley Jane Forbes. Emily Georgisa. Lauren Payne Hewish. Susanna Hoskins. Kelly Alice Jewell. Renee Nelson Johnston. Donna Norell Kelly. Sky Corvin. Fiona Melrose Nelson. Daniel Newman. Hayley Elizabeth Olson. Laura Adele Phillips. Chelsea Kate Rowe. Rebecca Jane Selby. Kyle Michael Trengrove. Elise Michelle Vanderhorst. Julie Ann Wright. For the Vocational Graduate Certificate in Education and Training for Sustainability, Richard Anthony Antcliffe. Chancellor. That concludes the awards for the TAFE Centre for Health Science and Community. Chancellor, I now have the honour to present to you the graduates from the TAFE Centre for Engineering, Technology and Trades. For the Diploma of Building and Construction in Building, Zi Chung Lee. For the Diploma of Conservation and Land Management, Claudia Lorena Avila Orjula. Sarah Ashley Jackson. Angela Warland. For the Diploma of Engineering, Advanced Trade. For the Diploma of Horticulture, Graham Watsford Joyce. For the Advanced Diploma of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Viraj Viduraga Nisanka Arachi Apufar Malaj. Rabia Sharma. I'll leave that. For the Advanced Diploma of Engineering Technology in Civil, Ali Al Masawi. Sujith Dayanantha Jaya Kuraja Ara Chingidon. Samal Kanishka Kankanam Path Irana. Malik Mohsin Khan. Harry Rilling. Diane. For the Advanced Diploma of Engineering, Technology and Mechanical, Diane Boddy. Chancellor, that concludes the awards for the TAFE Centre for Engineering, Technology and Trades. I now call upon Professor John Wilson, the Executive Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Industrial Sciences, to present the faculty's graduates.
This morning I have the great pleasure of presenting the graduates from our faculty. And our aviation and engineering students, by their very nature, are very practical. In aviation, both pilots and ground-based people have to deal with the complexities of high technology and large integrated systems to make sure that we fly safely and in a costly and timely manner. Engineers create solutions that harness science and technology to enhance our everyday life. It's because of this practical approach that industry experience forms an integral part of studies here at Swinburne. Our graduates are about to engage with a very complex world where knowledge, enterprise and the ability to innovate will define the future. It's now up to you to seize the many opportunities and to use your professional skills to make a difference. I would like to offer my congratulations to all our graduates, and we wish you well and all the best for your future endeavours. We look forward to ongoing contact, and we know that your success is also our success. Well done again. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom an award has been conferred for the Associate Degree of Aviation. Douglas John Chan. Thomas Hudson. Joseph Masters. Thomas Alexander McConnell. Sasa Rizika. Seamus Jeremiah Timms. Riley Whittington. For the Bachelor of Aviation, William Anthony Babonis. Stefan Robert Benetti. Paul Benjamin Burns Machu. Linton Emile Dalla Rosa. Andres Andran de Villiers. Mitchell John Grimes. Benjamin Peter Kurt. Mitchell Patrick William Mackenzie. Matthew Thomas McIver. Christopher Neil Petrie. Jonathan Christian Yang. Jason? Aviation Management. Yeah. For the Bachelor of Aviation in Management, Li Chao. Linda Milage Sharanga Lakimina Angelo da Silva. Bo Wang. Farrell Lacasa. Jeremiah Praveen Manasa. Gum Kaji Patet. For the Bachelor of Aviation in Management and the Bachelor of Business, Luke Alexander Moulton Brooks. Benjamin Lewis Noakes. Aaron Yan Lan Wong. For the Bachelor of Aviation and the Bachelor of Business, Michael Jeffrey Bostock. Charles David Christensen. Alexander John Hobbs. Peter Newen. Anurag Rawat. Jake Slee. Christian Vilena Tegel. For the Bachelor of Aviation and the Bachelor of Commerce, Patrick Michael O'Neill. For the Bachelor of Engineering and Biomedical Engineering, Shamaka Dashini Fernando. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Saeed Kaudan Saeed Aya Almasinunisi. Deeb Kamas Muhammad Hildali Al Mansouri. Althid Naif Hamoud. Wong Ching Hoi. Alsnina Seraphine Janang. Oliver Kao. Joshua Mark Clement. Madol Keely Madola Niop. Thomas James Nicol. Byron Ruiz Gitawaz. George Emad Nadi Samuel. Andrew David Sterling. Hussam Tani. Nicholas Matthew Taylor. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering and the Bachelor of Business, Charles Lei-Ying Kwong. Justine Lasha Leung. Krishnil Punivulu Narayan. Jason Douglas Withers. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering and the Bachelor of Commerce, Jarvis Stewart Mellor. Edward Tish. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Saif Anik. Ruchira Urashan Athid Silva. Drew Walter Blake. Christopher Daniel Nye. Bayron Salazar Gomez. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Electronics and Computer Systems, Arjuna Ariyathani. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Abdullah Muhammad Al-Dakil. Jonathan James Allard. Taidu. Braden Francis McBride Donahue. Manuel Gardinian. Joshua Anthony Harris. Teague Christopher Jenkin. Craig Burton Johnson. Sahan Uthpala Kumaran Singh. Suhas Madhavdev. Divyesh Subhashay Patel. Viken Fung. Carl Justin Reed. Richard Tom. Jack William Wharton. Jackson. Jackson James Heal. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering and the Bachelor of Business, Raglan John Flinders Hawkins. Stephen James Mitchell. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Product Design Engineering, Adrian Nicholson Jarvis. James Millard. Thi Nguyen. Anish Sachamurthy. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Robotics and Mechatronics, Jun Yin Sen. Jariwala Pratik Vijay Kumar. Darren Joseph Kraus. Mark David Lewis. Pierce Alexander Norman. Robert John Power. Adrian Tez Ning Tan. For the Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences and the Bachelor of Engineering in Electronics and Computer Systems, Sarah Jenna Cannon. For the Bachelor of Technology in Aviation and the Bachelor of Business, Jared Aubrey Smith. For the Bachelor of Science Honours in Optometrics and Lasers, Maud Izzat Iqbal Moda Zaha. For the Master of Aviation in Human Factors, Luke Edward Fogarty. For the Master of Construction Management, Nelson Chi. Pradeep Kumar. Christopher. Christopher Kenneth Marston. Pierre Alex Claude Taparo. For the Master of Engineering and Advanced Manufacturing Technology, Chin Ki. Grisada Sangyua Wong. Wen Wang. For the Master of Engineering in Civil, June Von Lip Lim. For the Master of Engineering Science and Advanced Manufacturing Technology, Nelsie Marcela Garcia Gonzalez. Hisa Modin Jami. Samir Ramchandra Kelka. For the Master of Engineering Science in Electrical and Electronic, Viet Phuc Pham. For the Master of Engineering Science in Microelectronic Engineering, Dupanan Kumar Balashan Mugan. Hari Priya Patina. For the Master of Technology in Advanced Manufacturing Technology, Soju Matthew. Fred Ormando Onyango. Jaganesh Somwapet Theagarajan. For the Master of Technology in Civil, Abbas Fawaz. Nirajan Gali. Kevin Canslow. Ting Lee. Angelica Maria Vargas Rincon. Chancellor, I now have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom a doctorate has been conferred. For all thesis citations, please refer to the graduation ceremony program. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Muhammad Ayaz Chowdhury for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Chowdhury's thesis title is Impact of Wind Energy Systems on Power Systems Dynamics and Stability. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Jo Ann Gann for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Gann's thesis title is Preparation and Characterisation of Thermal Sprayed Neodymium Iron Boron Magnetic Coatings. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Zhong Song Gan for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Gan's thesis title is Three-Dimensional Optical Beam Lithography for Functional Photonic Devices. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Sayed bin Abdul Kashim for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Kashim's thesis title is Modelling and Simulation of an Electromagnetic Damper to Improve Performance of a Vehicle During Cornering. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Abdul Khalik for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Khalik's thesis title is Thermodynamics and Kinetics of Transition Metal Boride Formation in Molten Aluminium. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Ho Kwang Kevin Lee for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Lee's thesis title is Robust Single Hidden Layer Feed-Forward Neural Networks for Pattern Classification. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Han Lin for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Lin's thesis title is Creation of Debye Diffraction Limited Multifocal Arrays and their Application in Laser Nanofabrication. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Samaranath Ravi Priya Ranatenga for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Rangatunga's thesis title is Adaptive Fuzzy Systems for Integrated Lateral and Longitudinal Control of Highway Vehicles. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Anna Maria Sri Asif for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Sri Asif's title is Modelling the Effect of Thermal and Material Properties on Rail Wear. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Fuad Fawzi Suka for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Suka's thesis title is The Stabilisation of Urban Pavements Founded on Expansive Clay Subgrades in Victoria, Australia. Chancellor, that concludes the awards for the Faculty of Engineering and Industrial Sciences and Swinburne Research. I now call upon Professor Russell Crawford, the Dean of the Faculty of Life and Social Sciences, to present the faculty's graduates.
Good afternoon. I'm very pleased to be present at this graduation ceremony where we are honouring Professor Longworth. Professor Longworth won't recall, but in 1981 he actually lectured me in a subject called Technology of Polymers. So I'm very pleased to be part of the ceremony today to recognise his contribution to Swinburne. Today I have great pleasure in presenting to you the graduates from the Faculty of Life and Social Sciences. A graduation ceremony is a happy occasion for all people who attend. Students celebrate the completion of their studies, as do the parents and friends. As academics, we enjoy graduation ceremonies because they allow us to showcase our achievements as lecturers and researchers. We take great pride in showing you all off today. The Faculty of Life and Social Sciences has, since 2004, offered programs that provide students with the opportunity to gain an integrated understanding of the interface between science, technology, and society and human behaviour in an international context. As the students from my faculty are being presented with their awards up on stage, please take a moment to think about the experiences and opportunities they have had during their years studying at Swinburne and the transformation they have undergone as a result of their hard work and dedication. I'd like to offer my congratulations to the graduates as they leave Swinburne today to embark on the next stage of their lives, and I wish them all the best in their future endeavours. Well done. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom you have conferred an award. For the Bachelor of Arts, Prue Elizabeth Lamont. Fraser Welch. For the Bachelor of Arts in Digital Media, Nigel Gerard Barry. Ryan Catania. Jeffrey Charles Herbert. France Conn. Paul Francis Mahoney. For the Bachelor of Arts in Games and Interactivity, Paulo Gabriel Cabral. Gilbert Campanilla. Kevin Wei-Ming Chu. Corey Mitchell Entink. Dimitri Dashana Fernando. Paul Barclay Godson. Patrick Harland Lee. Buddy John Long. Lauren Monique Marchmont. Langley Adam Tay. Alan Wilson. William Wong. Wai Man Yao. For the Bachelor of Arts in Journalism, Abigail Rose Edwards. Raquel Jeremiah. Stephanie Marie Cruceratis. Sarah Elizabeth Luczak. Craig Anthony Napier. Brittany Shanahan. Michael Charles Wynne. For the Bachelor of Arts in Media and Communications, Zana Barbara Bitar. William Daniel Kudlip. Megan Elizabeth Cummins. Ti Thui Huang. Si Ying Lao. Paul Richard Melbourne. For the Bachelor of Arts in Media, Claire Elizabeth Lovell. Yunfei Qian. Cristal Santa Maria. Victoria Sendeki. For the Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and Forensic Science, Elizabeth Myra Marmion. For the Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and Psychophysiology, Lauren Michelle Taylor. Daniel Valadares. For the Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, Abby Eloise Hamilton. Kathleen Marion Howie. Alexandra Mary McLeod. For the Bachelor of Arts in Sociology, Annabelle Cara Collinson. For the Bachelor of Health Science in Public and Environmental Health, Jonathan Bosworth Mee. Catherine Todio. Robert Weiss. For the Bachelor of Multimedia in Business Marketing, Felicia Orizka Ali. Jessica Robin Ashcroft. Emily Jane Gray. Xiaofeng Lo. Tui Xuan No. Anthony Nixon Roberts. For the Bachelor of Multimedia in Games and Interactivity and the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and Software Engineering, Stephanie Louise Brelaz. Brent Ross Hatton. Boondat Hong. Benjamin Richard Lucas Laws. Chad David Mulroney. Alexander James Portlock. For the Bachelor of Multimedia in Media Studies, Naila Albertat. Joshua James Sadley. For the Bachelor of Science, Stephanie Christina Bird. Ruchira Sumudu Kanahara. For the Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences, Hatan Abdullah Muhammad Al-Say. Jason Christek. Jennifer Oyer Nadel. Amelia Wathi Rav. Mikhail Chernich. For the Bachelor of Science in Bioscience, Ahmed Dakil Abdullah Al-Harabi. For the Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology, Stephen Loren. For the Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology and the Bachelor of Business, Anushka Anurada Amarasekera. For the Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Tanushka Dilani Kitholam Pityaya, Korage. For the Bachelor of Science in Psychology and Psychophysiology, Justin Joseph Kelly. Samantha Jane Burke. Byron Kane Derrida. Kieran Kaufman. Alastair John Walsh. For the Bachelor of Social Science, Valentina Abigail Bustos Manchilla. Sarah Ellen Ann Griffith. Mariska Moodley. Caitlin Jane Morgan Parker. For the Bachelor of Social Science in Community Health, Katie Hunt. For the Bachelor of Social Science in Psychology, Shamam Ahmadi. Emily Catherine Cavell. Vivian Chetty. Karen Decanter. Angela Ruth Zuidewijk. For the Bachelor of Science Honours, Jameis Arnott. Li Fu. Catherine Elizabeth Johnson. Danae Claire Schliebs. For the Graduate Certificate in Career Development, Tracy Louise Nelson. For the Graduate Certificate of Social Science in Housing Management and Policy, Gemma Elizabeth Clancy. For the Graduate Diploma of Arts in Media and Communications, Anthony Patrick Partington. For the Graduate Diploma of Science in Clinical Psychology, Loretta Bell. For the Graduate Diploma of Social Science in Housing Management and Policy, Lynn Kathleen Allen Beers. For the Postgraduate Diploma of Psychology, Anita Messihia. For the Master of Arts by Research, Stephen Robert Garvey. For the Master of Multimedia, Masa Hassami. Satini Kamolto. Divyaj Reddy Tipani. Thanikon Tungtavonsa. Hongsakon Utamatawin. For the Master of Psychology in Clinical Psychology, Ashley William Brown. Warren Edward Gibson. Fiona Emis Marit Henrik. Irene Esther Kraskov. Rebecca Lee Wickham. For the Master of Psychology in Counselling Psychology, Katrina May Morrow. For the Master of Science in Applied Statistics, Christina Sarah Gobadi. For the Master of Science in Biotechnology, Mohammed Abdullah Ali Jabbar Al-Sadai. Nikita Helen Lewis. Radhika Nitin Nadkar. Kien Van Nguyen. Nam Duk Nguyen. Hannah Virginia Rodriguez. Tanvina Zafran. For the Master of Science in Good Manufacturing Practices and Quality Management, Wahyuwasti Kiki Musti Kasari. Maria Gabriela Quijada. For the Master of Social Science in Professional Counselling, Hui Tek John B. Tae Aik Kyong Winston. The following graduates to be presented commenced their studies at the Lilydale campus. Chancellor, I have the honour to present the graduates on whom an award has been conferred. For the Bachelor of Social Science in Psychology, Vivian Lois Elizabeth Martin. For the Bachelor of Behavioural Studies, Belinda Sue Fernley. Yusuf Kunumal Kandi. Anna Leah Snowsill. Kate Swainston. Rachel Elizabeth Ward. For the Bachelor of Behavioural Studies in Psychology, Michelle Ann Bremen. Jessica Susan Amy Demuth. Daniel Michael Hollander. Leah Parise. Sophie Scott. Desley Hazel van der Zwaag. For the Bachelor of Social Science, Amy Lauren Dinsdale. Jenna Sue Hatcher. David Molella. Georgia May Monahan. For the Bachelor of Social Science in Psychology, Chelsea Elise Dynan. For the Bachelor of Social Science in Public Relations, Jade Sakterlis. For the Bachelor of Social Science in Psychology, Bonnie Kong. For the Master of Arts in Writing, Jessica Elizabeth Baker. Natasha Darayo. Kerry Susan Drake. Coralie Jane Islip. Ayana Darcy Jane Noble. Brian John Noble. Dorothy Ridley. Safwat Wadi Sabah. Suzanne Marie Tobin. For the Master of Science in Applied Statistics, Martin Zaski. For the Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Faridul Haq. Chancellor, I now have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom a doctorate has been conferred. For all thesis citations, please refer to the graduation ceremony program. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Kylie Michelle Burke for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Burke's thesis title is Parental Psychological Flexibility in Parenting of Adolescents. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Peter Scott Ewing for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Ewing's thesis title is Knowing the Australian Internet, Statistics, Public Policy and Media Industry Disruption. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Aravindan Ganesan for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Ganesan's thesis title is Understanding the Structure-Property Relationships of Amino Acids, the Molecular Building Blocks of Life. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Vandana Gulati for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Gulati's thesis title is Investigation of Traditional Australian Aboriginal and Indian Ayurvedic Medical Plants for their role in management of type 2 diabetes. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Jafar Hassan for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Hassan's thesis title is Investigation of Artificial and Natural Antibacterial Surfaces. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Kristen Kirk for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Kirk's thesis title is Computational Analysis of Human Enterovirus 71 Capsid Proteins with the aim of identifying target antigenic sites that induce both humoral and cellular immune responses. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Natalia Lusaskaya for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Lusaskaya's thesis title is Site-Directed In Vitro Mutagenesis of Enterovirus EV71, Implications for the Development of an Attenuated EV71 Vaccine. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Nuwan Dominic Kurukulasurian Leitan for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Leitan's thesis title is An Empirical Investigation of Embodiment in the Heal Concept. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Angela Catherine Mays for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Mays' thesis title is The Neural Basis of Static and Dynamic Face Emotion Processing in Healthy Individuals and Individuals with an Autism Spectrum Disorder. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Triutan Hai Pham for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Pham's thesis title is Evaluation of Methods that Account for Ocular Artefacts in the Electroencephalogram. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Stephanie Julia Scher for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Scher's thesis title is As Soon as We Get There, We Lost Everything, The Migration Memories and Religious Lives of the Old Believers in Australia. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Jill Murray Stockwell for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Stockwell's thesis title is The Country That Doesn't Want to Heal Itself, The Burden of History, Affect and Women's Memories in Post-Dictatorial Argentina. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Joanne Catherine Taraswick for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Taraswick's thesis title is Video Communication and Young Children. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. David James White for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. White's thesis title is An Exploration of the Theta Oscillations in the Human Electroencephalogram, Modulation via Cognitive Activity and Real-Time Feedback. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Anoja Pushpamali Wikrama Archichelage for the Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Wikrama Archichelag's thesis title is Investigation of Electronic Structures of Bioactive Benzene Derivatives and Cyclic Dipeptides. Chancellor, that concludes the awards for the Faculty of Life and Social Sciences and Swinburne Research.
This has been a Swinburne production. Swinburne University of Technology.
I now call upon Mr. Luke Alexander Moulton Brooks who graduated today with the Bachelor of Aviation Management and Bachelor of Business, to speak on behalf of the graduates.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the University Council, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Today, each student in this room has reached the end of their journey. We are all here to celebrate our graduations. On behalf of the graduating students, I would sincerely like to thank everyone who has supported us on our way. From the very beginning, we have felt like a part of the university community. Swinburne has a fantastic reputation, not only for its standard of teaching, but for its close, supportive environment. The staff at Swinburne especially deserve our thanks for their assistance over the years. Every student here has been taught by people with a passion for what they do. We must also thank our classmates for accompanying us on this journey. It has been a privilege to share the classroom with people aiming for the same goals. But it's not just assignments and exams that make up a degree. It's also about growing as a person, something we couldn't have done without the invaluable support of our friends and families. Through all the challenges and rewards, they have been there for us, helping us fit in some leisure time, offering financial assistance, and listening to us. For all of us, this is a very proud moment, and something we have worked towards for a number of years. We are honoured to have you here with us today, celebrating our success. Now, as we look at starting new journeys, we acknowledge those who have contributed to our studies. The knowledge, friendships and experience we have gained during our time at Swinburne will help us succeed on whichever path we choose. To my fellow students, congratulations and good luck for the future.
Luke, thank you very much. To Swinburne graduates, I know that today is the culmination of years of hard work, and that during this time you've had the encouragement and help of friends and family. On yours and the university's behalf, I do wish most sincerely to thank them for your support of you during your studies here at Swinburne. And of course, in particular, for being here today to see you graduate. Graduates, could I ask you to please stand? I want you to now turn around and face your family and friends, and we together are going to applaud them for all of the things that they have done for you during your time here at Swinburne. Let's thank them, graduates. Thank you, graduates. Please take your seats. Graduates, I do hope that you will consider that this really is just the beginning of a lifelong association with us here at Swinburne. I know it's become a bit cliched, but in fact, education is, in today's world, a continuing process. And I do hope that many of you will in fact return to Swinburne to further your studies. I would also encourage you to keep in touch with your alma mater through Swinburne alumni. At graduation, you automatically become a member of Swinburne alumni. And this is one way of keeping in touch with each other after you leave us here at Swinburne. Of course, as many of you may already know, Swinburne also has a growing number of chapters in other parts of the world. So even if you are leaving us here in Melbourne, you can continue your participation at Swinburne through Swinburne alumni. Graduates, on your behalf, I also want to take this opportunity to thank the academic and professional staff for their contribution to your education here at Swinburne. And I think I'd like to ask all of the staff, both professional and academic, to please rise for a couple of minutes. Please rise. Graduates, let's thank them as well. Thank you very much. Please take your seats. I now call upon Professor Linda Christensen, Vice-Chancellor and President of Swinburne University of Technology, to deliver the charge to our graduates.
Before I read the charge to graduates, on behalf of the staff at Swinburne University, I would like to congratulate you on your achievements that we're honouring today. You graduate today with a deep understanding of your discipline and an appreciation of the expectations of your chosen professions. You also graduate from Swinburne having gained distinctive graduate attributes, such as essential skills that will help you in your careers to problem solve, communicate, and work effectively in teams. And I trust that you've also experienced and have been challenged by the values that we espouse. Your education is a foundation for your future, and I look forward to knowing of your ongoing successes. I'm sure that you will use your qualifications successfully, both in the professions you've chosen and in the future prosperity and well-beings of your communities. One of the greatest benefits of receiving a qualification from Swinburne is the opportunity to meet and study with people from different countries and cultures. Friendships develop and can be lifelong and mutually beneficial to your career and to your own country's development. I look forward to your ongoing engagement with us and wish you the very best for the future. May I now ask you to all please stand. In the conferral of your award, I ask you as graduates of Swinburne University of Technology to strive to practice the university's values of integrity, accountability, teamwork, innovation, sustainability, and a respect for diversity. I ask you to strive to seek positive and creative ways to engage with and serve your communities, to remain curious and open to new learning and new experiences. And finally, strive to use your knowledge, talents, skills, and passion to encourage a better future for the global community. Please be seated.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. Ladies and gentlemen, that now concludes the official part of the ceremony. Would you now please stand while the official party, academic procession and procession of graduates leave the hall.
Swinburne production.